I've just overhauled a lantern clock with a later double chain fusee Victorian, good quality movement in it, and come across a very common problem that we see these days, which I will explain. The clock seemingly had a fault that the previous repairer obviously couldn't rectify, and it can be quite an elusive one. And it was the problem of depthing, but only very slightly out between the centre wheel and the intermediate wheel at the back. The problem arises because people don't seem to be taught how to place bushes these days. When you bush, the idea of bushing is to put a bush in the worn area, remove the wear in the pivot hole and put a bush in there. The hole is usually obviously worn to one side, altering the depthing. That's why it has to be bushed. These tools on the market, these bushing tools, are very good, extremely good and quick and efficient. But people tend to just go in there with a cutter, cut the hole, put a new bush in, and hope for the best, thinking they've done everything correctly. The problem is, if the hole is worn to one side, and you go in there and ream out the hole, the ream is going to centre itself upon the hole, including the worn area. So when you put the bush in, the bush will actually be off centre as well. The way to do this is, when you see a worn area in a bush, you must always draw the hole, and that is, put a small round file in opposite the worn area and file an equivalent area on the opposite side. And then when you broach it or you ream it to put the bush in, the hole is going to be where it was originally before it worn.